Thomas, over here.
Hey, Frank. What are you doing there?
I'm trying to stay out of sight. Looks like Morgan will be at the post office all day. Listen up. Jack and I cooked up a little plan. I'm sure Morgan will be gone soon, but I gotta get out of here now. You haven't seen me.
Hello there, friends. Welcome back in for yet another episode of Lake Seasons. Greetings. I hope you're all having a great day. Last time we had poker night with the boys. I confirmed that I really don't like Frank. And that's about it. That's pretty much what I took away from that. Let's go ahead, let's listen to our morning radio and get our deliveries done here, shall we?
Top of the Monday morning, P.O. We're starting this week with a warning from Lucinda.
P.O. positive or pet peeves?
Hi, Jack. KNW6 TV crews filming in P.O. yesterday with Connor Bryce. As a big fan, I just had to ask him for an autograph. He asked me for my name, but he kept calling me Linda. Even after I corrected him twice. Isn't that just rude?
Well, that's a bit rude indeed, Linda. I mean, Lucinda, of course. Heard about that. The weather prediction for today, bright but chilly. Enjoy your day and the music.
Oh my goodness me. Poor Lucinda. I'm on the wrong side of the road. Excuse me. We off to a good start.
Another satisfied customer. Unless it's Bill's.
This is very true. Let's take a look at what we have today. Okay, no Murder Road. It seems like we haven't really been going down that low. We got something over by the diner. Got some over this way, but otherwise it seems like a pretty straightforward day, I'd venture to say. Alrighty, let's see here. And they have so many lights on. Like, their roof is covered. These people, they got like a little bit of light and like that's cute and all, but like those people, their house is glowing in the middle of the... Actually, you know what, now that I think about it? We don't have like a lot of people who put on lights here, but I know for sure they don't put on their lights during the day. And it's a little weird now that I think about it that everyone here has their lights on during the day. Oh wait, no, I don't want to ruin traffic. Hey. Things I do to not bother the very overly sensitive drivers of PO. There we go. I wonder how everything worked out with Ilsa and... Was it Gabriel? Forgive me if I'm misremembering his name. If you guys remember last time we delivered some movies, courtesy of the Flick Shack over to them. And I was making Netflix and chill jokes, except pre-Netflix and chill. Or pre-Netflix at least. Okay, this is 108 West 3rd Street. Now is it? That's 106. Okay. 108. Here we go.
Nobody's home.
I feel like Thomas gets a lot less people answering the door for him when he's delivering mail than Meredith did. But you can really easily explain that away by people being on vacation and trips and, you know, snowbirds and all that jazz. It doesn't really bother me. I think it's more of a surprise when someone actually answers. Okay, how are we doing? I think I'm probably gonna leave. Like last time, I'll go this way first. Leave Main Street for like last, and then do these ones as well. Let's go around this way. Now, I wonder what Frank had in store for Walter Morgan. I'm a little concerned. Have I gone up that way before? Can't remember if I ever had to deliver up there. I don't know what's up there. There is someone awkwardly in their car, though. Hi. What are you doing there? Oh, did you just beep at me? I heard that. What's up here? Oh, wow. What is this, like an old schoolhouse?
I've always thought Hawk Ridge sounds more like a character in one of Emily's soap operas than an address. Hawk Ridge, attorney at law, with his chiseled chin.
Go up against Phoenix Wright. Is it a church or is it a school? Oh, no, it is a church. Interesting. Okay. It just suddenly dawned on me. I'm like, there's this little road that I've never bothered to go up, but I guess that's why. But you have to admit it kind of does look like an old schoolhouse, right? We can all agree on that? Like the one-room ones. Now, what are you doing being so sketchy over here, sir? Like creeping on this house through the trees here? Okay, well that was a nice little detour. Also, you know what? I don't think I've asked the question of the day for today yet. I'm kind of filming a whole bunch of episodes back to back, so sometimes it's a bit hard to remember when I asked something. Question of the day. Do you have a game that reminds you of the winter season? It can be holiday related or not, but any games that remind you specifically of winter. Maybe you got the game during the winter.
Oh, Thomas! Hello there!
Oh dear.
Could you be a sweetheart and bring that over to me?
Of course.
Oh, careful now. Robert cleared most of the snow, but it's still a bit slippery. Thank you so much. If only I still had the balance and agility of my feline friends. Oh, and good day to you, of course.
Oh, that's Mortimer.
Well, if it isn't... Mortimer, right?
Right you are, Thomas. You're Mortimer's favorite mailman.
The feeling's mutual. You're my favorite cat, Mort.
Immer.
Right, Mortimer.
So, what do you have for me today, Thomas?
Just a letter.
Let's see.
I'm sorry, the resigned meow. That got me.
This sounds interesting. Apparently, I need to make a few copies of this letter, and if you send this letter along with $5 to the first 6 people on this list, your name will be added to the bottom. Soon enough, your name will rise to the top. Then many people will send you $5. You will earn lots of money with one small investment. Oh, what a great idea! What do you think, Mortimer?
Oh no. It's like a chain email before chain emails. It's a chain letter.
Mildred, that's a classic chain letter scam. Don't fall for it. No one ever got rich off of one of those. Well, except for the post office.
Are you sure, Thomas? They make it sound so easy.
Trust me on this, Mildred. If you've seen one pyramid scheme, you've seen them all.
$30 is quite a bit of money. I'll think about it.
You do that, Mildred. See you at Moe's tomorrow night?
Probably. Bye, dear.
No. I guess it makes sense those existed, you know, long before email. I was around before email was popular, let's put it that way. But I don't really remember people commonly sending letters to each other. Telephone calls, yeah, a bit more common. Emails, when I was a little bit older, definitely. But never scam letters. Okay, so we're gonna go back. It looks like we're gonna go visit the fish place and the diner before we send some letters back to Mail Street. Yep, Main Street. So it just dawned on me. Does all grocery in this town go through the general store? Because I was thinking about it. I remember one of the lines from Nancy in the original Lake was something about like how she has the right to smoke in her own store, which is one thing. But then I just realized if she has like produce just sitting out in that enclosed space, ew. You know? Those like, what was it, 16-cent apples or whatever? Gross. Foxy Fran, good morning. Or afternoon. I don't actually have a clock in this game, so I don't know what time it is. Oh. Hey, they're filming here. Okay. Interesting. Well, don't mind me. I'm here to deliver a letter. I might go over and be nosy, though. Dangerous. I feel like you could just, like, slip right off this.
Okay, are we rolling?
We're rolling. We're rolling.
Okay, let's get this in one. I'm freezing my ass off. When Chekhov saw the long winter, he saw a winter bleak and dark and bereft of hope. Yet we know that winter is just another step in the cycle of life. In the summer months, this lake is bustling with activity. As the local fishermen cast their rods, the tourists plunk down hard-earned cash to rent a boat and spend a delightful sun-soaked day on the water. Not so during this particularly harsh winter, however. Now the watery heart of Providence Oaks finds itself completely frozen over. No, that won't do as an analogy, because now we're sort of implying the residents have grown cold-hearted during the winter. Doesn't work, doesn't scan.
Yeah, and what was with that Chekhov stuff?
I don't get it. Chekhov? Like from Star Trek?
All right. Let's try something else. Hey, wait a minute, Mr. Postman. How's it going?
Hi, Mr. Price. Did you enjoy the movie last night?
Hey, listen, how about I ask you a couple of questions on camera? Just simple stuff about the town.
Sure, I'd be happy to.
Great. Just move over here. Are we both in the shot?
Yeah, that's fine.
This'll be great. The lake as a backdrop. Perfect. Let's go. All right. This is...
His name is Thomas Weiss.
I knew that. Thomas and I go way back. As the local mailman for truly countless years, Thomas Weiss knows Providence Oaks like he knows the back of his own hand. So, Mr. Weiss, how would you characterize this small, cold town and its warm inhabitants?
That's easy, Connor. Whether you're new in town or have lived here for ages, what's clear is this. Providence Oaks seems simple enough, although it's not without its complexities. But one thing's for certain. Anyone who's ever seen the views from atop the mighty watchtower knows. Providence Oaks is breathtaking. And wherever you are, or whatever you face, this is home.
And cut. Ah, that's so sweet, Thomas Weiss. Completely unusable. But sweet. I know I've got goosebumps.
Yeah, that went well, kind of. Now, let's scout out the establishing shots at the far end of the pier. Let's go, Connor.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Gabe, you can take 5. My advice would be to take those 5 in the van, to reduce the risk of any further ass freezing off incidents.
Noted. Thanks, Ilsa.
I thought I did good. I was so proud of... Man, that was really cute. Excuse me.
Yeah, my man. Nice little interview back there. Let's hurry this up, okay, Ilsa?
Oh my goodness me.
Just setting up some shots here. Ah, so beautiful. Oh, and thanks for your time, Thomas.
I wonder if there was a way I could have answered that that would have made him happy. I get the impression nothing I could have said there would have been good. But, man, you did good, Thomas, okay? Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. There we go. There's our fisherman friend letters delivered. Hey, buddy. How was your night?
Mr. Weiss. Thomas, sir.
Hi, Gabriel. What's up?
Just that, well, we'll be ringing in the new year right here in Providence Oaks. So, my mom is shipping over my tuxedo. Can you make sure it arrives okay? She says she clearly marked the package Serrano Room 2.
Oh, of course. Mailman's promise. So, how did you and Ilsa like the movie?
Oh man, it was beautiful. Heavy stuff though. At the end, Ilsa totally had tears in her eyes. And well, so did I. There is something else I wanted to ask you about. I guess I'm curious. How did you, like, woo your wife?
It's pretty simple and cliched. She's my high school sweetheart. I took her to the fairy tale dance. We snuck off to smooch under the bleachers, and the rest is ancient history. But I'm guessing that doesn't help you with what you really want to know. You want to know if you have a shot with Ilsa.
Shh, keep it down. Don't mention her name. But yeah, I'm terrible at that kind of stuff. It's just, you seem like a wise man. I'd really appreciate your advice.
Well, okay then. My advice is to go for it. You like her a lot, and it's pretty obvious that the feeling's mutual.
Wow. And is that your definitive judgment?
Absolutely. That's the best I can do.
All done. Hey, what are you two schmoozing about?
Oh, we were discussing the delivery of Gabriel's New Year's Eve attire.
Excellent. Now start the engine, Gabriel. We're rolling out pronto. Man alive, it's cold today.
On it, Mr. Price. Thanks, Thomas. You've been a huge help. So, take good care of that tux, yeah?
Will do. Bye, folks.
Alrighty. Shipping in a tuxedo for Mom, though. Oh, man, that Price guy, though. He is cut from the same cloth as that redhead from the motel. Just made to not like them. Alright, so we got one more package delivery over here to Moe's, it looks like, and then we're gonna be going back to Main Street for the final couple of letters.
Okay, let's get this to its destination.
Uh-oh. Oh, wait, no, okay. I thought that was, Nancy.
Hi there, ladies.
Hi, Thomas.
Hello, Thomas.
Got a delivery for the diner, Kay?
Great. Not from the general store, I see?
Don't think so. It seems way too heavy to be full of hot air.
Oh well. Okay, so before I leave, we had this awesome girls' night yesterday thanks to Beth. It was hilarious. When I first saw where we were going, my brain went, oh my god. And when the guys showed us what we were going to do, my brain went, oh my god. And when we started, it was so yuck, but also so cool, you know? I've never done anything like that before, and I love that I got a chance to find out. But then again, I doubt that I will ever try it again.
Ah, yes, the girls' night. What did you end up doing?
We made haggis.
Oh, gesundheit.
I said haggis. It's a Scottish dish made from a sheep's liver, lungs, heart, and suet, all stuffed into a sheep's stomach. It's this fascinating traditional gourmet staple stemming from the 15th century, would you believe? Poems have been written about it.
Meat on top of meat? Sign me up.
I have some leftover from last night, if you're interested.
It was so gross. I'll have nightmares about zombie sheep for weeks. Bleh. Okay, hate to leave you two, but I really have to sort out this delivery ASAP. Or Maureen will go bananas. Talk soon. Thanks again for the great evening, Beth.
Bye.
Bye, Kay. Well, now, I really should get back to the grind as well. Those New Year's prize reductions aren't going to fix themselves.
Oh, do we have something to talk to her about?
Wait up, Beth. I want to talk to you about something.
Oh? What's on your mind?
It's about Saturday and the whole parcel situation.
I told you I simply wanted to get that parcel out to Daniel as soon as possible, since we didn't get to exchange gifts over Christmas this year. It's nothing, really. Now, if that's all, I really need to get back to the bookstore.
I don't mean to pry. I just want to make sure everything's good.
What do you mean?
You know what? I actually didn't feel like anything was off. Maybe that's just me.
Are you sure there's nothing wrong?
Okay, you've got me.
Oh.
Can we sit down here for a bit?
Yeah, okay, I have no idea what I'm on about, apparently.
Heavens, I do feel a bit caught out. But I have to admit, it does warm my heart to know that I cannot fool my friends. Well, out with it, Beth. You see, it's my eyes, Thomas. I have glaucoma, which means my optic nerve is deteriorating. I found out a few months ago.
Oh, no. Have you told anyone about it?
I haven't told Emily yet. Daniel knows. It's not that bad yet, but it's not getting any better either. The thing is, this kind of condition happens slowly. And I haven't been the fastest in getting it treated, but they can stabilize it. That's why I wasn't able to fix the parcel on my own last Saturday. And that's why I'm starting to miss a few details here and there when I'm in the store. Or asking for peas instead of beans at Christmas dinner with all of my friends of all places.
Oh, okay. I remember that, yeah.
I had no idea. Is there anything we can do to help?
It's sweet of you, but there is no need to treat me any differently. I've been going about my business as usual, first and foremost, because the deterioration is so gradual. Until I couldn't really do the little things anymore. Things like reading small print are getting difficult, which was a painful thing to accept at first. Working in the bookstore is starting to give me more issues than I'd like. Getting older. It's a strange thing, isn't it? It's like that Robert Frost poem. The afternoon knows what the morning never suspected. Doesn't mean I wouldn't mind taking a little nap in between from time to time, though.
I hear you. For lack of a better word, it just downright blows sometimes.
Father Time catches up with us all, huh?
That he does. I mean, my arthritis is... I hate to admit it when Emily's around, but she's right. None of us are getting any younger.
And that's not an easy thing to accept, I know. But then, when you really look at it, in the end, it's not all bad. You see, every limit is a beginning as well as an ending, as T.S. Eliot puts it. For me, there's really no use dwelling too much on that limit. I can't change it anymore at this point anyway. But I do have a choice in how to deal with it. Plus, Georgia has a lot to offer: museums, social clubs, and most importantly, my family. If you look at it like that, getting older may still feel like a cursed time, surely, but I also see each new year as a gift. An opportunity to start new adventures, explore, and have more fun. You can't take something like that for granted.
I like that mindset.
I had a feeling you'd understand.
Hey, I'd make a pretty poor friend if I didn't.
Well, I guess I really should be going now. Thank you once again, Thomas. I do feel better now that it's out. You're a good friend.
Anytime, Beth. Bye now.
Interesting. Yeah, I didn't pick up on that, and I had completely forgotten about that. I don't know, I assume she didn't see the beans or the peas or whatever the heck it was. But that makes perfect sense. I do hope she gets it treated though, because I don't know. I know how easy it is to push it back when it's you and be like, no, you know, I don't need help. I don't need to go into the doctor. It's really easy not to take care of yourself and then to let things snowball, and then suddenly it's a bigger issue than it should have been, speaking from experience. So I hope she goes in and gets that sorted. Or at least gets the help that is currently available here. I think sorted isn't quite the right word. Okay. 2 more letters?
Fancy handwriting on this one.
Love some fancy handwriting. If you look at it from this angle, it completely disappears. Sorry to break the illusion, I just couldn't help noticing that. Okay. 1 more over here. Might even just park on this side to prevent any cars from getting in my way.
And that's the last one. Whew.
Now, I wonder if that's the last letter for the year. I don't know if he works New Year's Eve, like, day. Or if it's just straight into New Year's Eve stuff. Now, I guess we'll have to see. That may have been our last letter. That might not have been.
Hey, Thomas, have you seen Jack?
Nope, I haven't, Frank. How did it go with Morgan?
Didn't happen yet, but I need Jack to pull it off. I'm a sitting duck right now. I'm toast if Morgan suddenly shows up.
Really? What's the worst that can happen?
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Oh.
Sorry for interrupting your conversation. Mr. Coleman, I see you've managed to be present at the job position you're currently holding. I think it's time you and I had a little chat inside the office.
Mr. Morgan, it's so good to see you again. A little chat sounds wonderful. But I'm afraid there's an extremely urgent parcel I have to deliver right now. So stay put, and I'll be back in about 30 minutes.
You can stay right here, Frank. I'm sure Mr. Weiss would be happy to deliver that package for you. Right, Thomas?
You know, I'm not getting involved.
Sure, Mr. Morgan. I just finished my round, so it's not a bother.
Excuse me, sir? Hi. Hello. I heard you were looking for a guy in a light blue shirt with a mustache to purchase illegal fireworks in the parking lot of the post office? Well, you found him.
Illegal fireworks? Who do you think I am?
Sir, you don't have to keep your guard up. Frank and Thomas here both know me very well, and I'm sure they won't tell a soul about what you're doing right now. So, what will it be? I've got rockets, Roman candles, fountains, sparklers. I even have barrages that'll give you a fireworks extravaganza that you won't ever forget.
I think there must be a misunderstanding here. Please, don't put Mr. Morgan in this position. If people walk by and see this, they might snitch on him and get him into trouble. He could even lose his job over this.
I don't think Mr. Morgan is interested in buying fireworks, to be honest.
I'll tell you what will happen now. I'm going to get in my car, start the engine, drive home, and pretend I did not just spend 3 days in Providence Oaks for absolutely nothing.
Sir, if you take a left at the deer statue, you'll eventually pass my barn, and I can fill your trunk there in just 1 minute. Do you have cash on hand?
Gentlemen, I'll be back next year. Frank Coleman, your luck will run out one day.
I wouldn't bet on it. Tally-ho, Morgan.
Great job, fellas. Morgan will be cursing all the way home.
If you can't stand the heat, stay out of the kitchen.
Thanks, guys. I owe you one.
Oh my goodness me.
Hello?
Evening, Thomas. It's Maureen.
Oh, hi, Maureen. If you're looking for Emily, she's at the motel right now.
I was actually looking for you, Thomas. I don't know what to do with this Nancy situation. I get so worked up just thinking about it. And that usually gets in the way of doing the right thing, you know? I need to talk to someone who's a bit more emotionally detached from the situation.
How can I help you, Maureen?
Simply put, I don't know if I should give in to that Nancy Carlisle and her overpriced snacks, or tell that woman to take a hike. But then we'll end up with a lackluster New Year's Eve party.
See, I agree a party is is about having a good time with people you like, but also those are the prices for the snacks. I don't care if they're a couple of weeks before their due date, because you can buy stuff from a regular grocery store that's the exact same way. You're respecting the person of what price they choose to set. If you don't like it, shop somewhere else. That's my viewpoint on that, at least. But I agree with this as well, so.
A party is about having a good time with people you like. Who cares if the snacks aren't great?
That's what I'd like to think as well. But I just don't like to disappoint people.
People should be glad you're throwing a party at all. They can leave if they don't like it.
I think you're on to something there, Thomas. I'm not yet totally sure what I'm gonna do, but at least my mind's at ease now. Thanks for lending me your ear and advice. You're a doll.
You're welcome, Maureen. Take it easy.
You know what? I want some more sports facts, please.
From 1912 to 1948, architecture was an Olympic discipline. Spanish singer Julio Iglesias used to be a professional goalkeeper. When recovering from a career-ending accident, a nurse gave him a guitar so that he could recover the dexterity of his hands. In learning to play, he discovered his musical talent.